Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my Hot Ones video breakdown, where I'm gonna go ahead and just talk about a little bit more in detail about my Hot Ones video, what I really enjoyed about it, and things like that. So starting off, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the setup and the breakdown. Basically, it's sort of similar to what you're gonna see in this view. I have a key light off here, and then I had a LED panel that's currently behind me flashing this light. I had it off to my side acting as a fill light. I'm not using one for this shot right now. For the cameras, what I used was my Sony a6600 along with the 16-55 2.8 lens. And then this is my B camera. This is what I use as my side shot from this angle over here. It's my Sony a6000 with the 16-35 G Master. So yeah, it's just overall, it was a nice little setup to have two cameras. Made it like a little bit more dynamic, because if I would have just had this one shot the entire time, it wouldn't have been as fun for me editing, because it would just been this. So initially I didn't know what to use for my backdrop, so the black backdrop you see are actually the blackout curtains that I use in my room. And instead of using the C-stands that I purchased to hold my microphone, which is currently where I'm boomed to right now, it is with my C-stand. I used both of them and just put them together so they were like touching in the middle. So I used that to hold up my curtains. Luckily I had another smaller mic stand that was just tall enough to get out of frame. So that's kind of how I was still able to boom the mic instead of just having it in the shot. So my favorite moments of the video, really two stick out to me. I would say when the Garlic Reaper kicked in, that's probably my favorite one, because I went from being fine to just being broken. And once the Garlic Reaper broke me, it was pretty much all just downhill from there, and it was just, there was no coming up for me. But luckily towards the end, when I got to the last dab, for the most part, I was fine. Also, the shack sauce, it was going into it, I knew I was going to do shack sauce, and also I had the extra wings for that specific reason. And I was more intrigued of how hot is this really going to be. But overall, like, even when I was rolling the wing in the sauce, like, I was like, I'm trying to get like the Da Bomb and Fiery Fool and all those onto it. But it was warm, don't get me wrong, but it was just not as bad as you think. Okay. Now for the editing breakdown, all the music was from Epidemic Sound. That's just what I've been using recently. Like, whenever I get into serious stretches where I want to edit a bunch of videos, then I'll pay for that service. But if not, I usually use this other website called Artist Union and just take a song from there. The main category I chose was 1960s rock. When I was doing my research by watching a bunch of the Hot Ones videos, I was noticing a trend of like the style of music they were using. Even if it wasn't for me trying to emulate Hot Ones' style, I still like all those songs and would actively use them in my videos if that was the case. Now overall, it took me forever to edit this video. Definitely the most time I spent on any video. I easily spent over 24 hours just cumulatively throughout the course of the 2 weeks or a week that I worked on it. And honestly, I'll even be comfortable saying over 30. All right, so if we just hop into DaVinci Resolve, basically what we're looking at here is my entire timeline. The video is pushing 30 minutes. It's essentially a 30-minute video. Now I have multiple timelines here. This is where I just took some of the raw footage and was able to sync myself up in post, so I can make sure that when I'm switching between cameras, I was able to cut between some of those. It messed up on certain parts. It wasn't perfect in syncing up my exact cameras and audio, which is why at the beginning of my clips, I would clap to make sure that audio sync was there for the software to pick up on. I have everything color coordinated, so that's how I'm able to know just at a glance what I'm working with here. So the blue is camera 2, that was my side angle. I have my main a6600 as in the yellow, all the orange. So those are all the sauces. The turquoise that's on top of it are the PNGs that are overlaid on top. Pink, or I guess purple-ish, those are all my songs that I use. So if you look at it, honestly, I didn't really chop the songs up. I just let them play and didn't really do much editing to it. So after the video's completion, I still had leftover wings. So Gilbert, my friend Gilbert, was here with me, and he decided to try some of the wings. He tried the bomb, and he put, let's just say, a fair amount on top of it.
It's not that bad. It kind of like starts a little slow.
It's a slow burn.
And you can't really breathe.
Way to finish the wing.
Oh, water. Like you think it stops. Oh. Oh no. My chest hurts.
So then it was my turn to eat the sauces. And I decided to do the last 4 sauces again, starting from garlic reaper, which is the one that broke me, and then the bomb. Also, I really wanted to redo the bomb because, to be fair, in the video, I did kind of like wuss out on it.
We're gonna be safe on this one. Couple drops.
Strictly because garlic reaper messed me up so much. So I put a couple drops on that wing. So when I retried it, I put a lot more.
Because I'm an absolute mad lad over here. I have 4 extra wings left over. So what I've decided to do is just go through the last 4 again. I don't know why. It's time to go back in for the one that really did me in. Garlic Reaper. Oh, I put too much. I put way more than what I intended to do. Okay. Garlic Reaper. Garlic Reaper's not that bad. Second time through. Back to Gilbert's best friend. The bomb. Whoa, whoa. Dude. It's just not good. It's not a good tasting wing. For sauce. Oh, there it is. Alright. I'm stopping here. Let's go watch some football.
I essentially determined that I had nothing to prove by doing the last 4 again. So after re-eating the bomb, I said, I'm done. I'm just good with those 2. And Fiery Fool and Last Dab, another time. Here are the sauces. Brought them in. And I would say my most used sauce since the show, because I still actively use them. The least used, I would say, are the Shaquanda and the Classic and Fiery Fool. I don't really use these 3 that often. The Classic, I mean, it tastes good, but it just doesn't do anything for me. Like, I don't like, it's okay. Fiery Fool is kind of the same vein. Like, it has a lot of heat, which I like. The flavors, whatever. And then Shaquanda, it's just not a favorite of mine. I like it. I like all the sauces. I don't think any of them taste terrible besides the bomb. But it just, there's better options over here. So my most 3 used would be the Garlic Reaper, Los Calientes, as well as Clark and Hopkins. I really enjoy the flavor of the Clark and Hopkins. Like I said in the video, it tastes pretty much just like curry.
Ooh. This smells like actual curry. Like curry from an Indian restaurant. Like, this is exactly what it smells like.
The Garlic Reaper, it's good flavor, it's warm, and it's just good. I thoroughly enjoy using it. Los Calientes, this bottle's almost empty. Absolutely love it. Okay, so if I had to rank them from the ones I like the most to the least, I would give the last one number to Da Bomb. Then I'll give the Classic, then Shaquanda, Fiery Fool, Hot Tie, Heartbeat, Clark and Hopkins, then Last Dab Triple X is my number 3 spot, and then to round it out, Garlic Reaper, Los Calientes. So overall, the video was a success. It got well over 1,000 views, which honestly, I love to see that. But this video, I was like, everyone, watch it. I love this video. It's my favorite one. And yeah, it showed. On Reddit is where my post and my video really took off. And one of the comments said, hey, I really hope Sean Evans sees that. And guess what? Sean Evans saw my video. Sean Evans is the host of Hot Ones, and his show is what got me into buying hot sauces and eating hot things when I go places. So here's a clip of my reaction whenever I looked at my phone and on my lock screen said, Sean Evans wants to message you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Sean Evans, from the host of Hot Ones, saw my video. Someone commented, oh, hope he sees it. He saw it and he DM'd me. I was sitting there looking at the name on the lock screen. I flipped my phone over and I think the message had been sitting there for like 20 minutes. And it said, you know, Sean Evans, like at Sean Evans. And I was just like, no way. He messaged me saying, hey dude, someone sent me your Hot Ones video. Loved it. Editing and music so good. Needed more echo effect on your coughs. But otherwise, spot on. LOL. Thanks dude. Enjoyed that. What's your address? We have some new sauces and a honey I want to send to you. Good luck with the channel. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. It makes it worth it because I spent hours, like over 24 hours collectively, working on that video, trying to make it as close to the actual show as possible. It's pretty cool. This is my little 15 minutes of fame right now. We did it, sauces. We did it. Exactly what we wanted. We got it. Oh man.
And I looked terrible because I was just sitting there working, like, I think I was just folding clothes in my room, looking like a bum. And then next thing I know, that happened. So excuse what I looked like then. I still look bad now, but it's fine. I sent my address to Sean and he was like, all right, cool. Look out for the package. And then the package showed up. So Sean Evans finally came through. This one seems pretty special because it's got its own little black plastic thing. Oh, wow. I get honey. Honey infused with pepper X on this little lid. All right. That should be good. Okay. The last dab, Apollo. It just looks a little bit more daunting. Moving on. So we got 3 bottles in here. We have Los Calientes, the hotter version. So the last 2 bottles in the box. We have another Los Calientes hot sauce. And then we have another last dab Apollo. So sick. This is so sick. I'm gonna go ahead and try the Los Calientes. Definitely a little warmer. It's good. I like this. Apollo. Pumped. All right. Can't really see that, but. We're good. Thank you so much, Sean Evans. I really appreciate it. I put a lot of hard work into that video, my Hot Ones video. Hours on hours on hours. So just to be recognized and be appreciated, thank you so much. Just to wrap this up, my Hot Ones video, honestly my all-time favorite video that I've made. I say that every few months with a new video I make. My last favorite video was my skydiving video. Thoroughly enjoyed that one, but this takes the cake. So thank you so much for watching. Keep watching the video. If you haven't already, subscribe below. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. The editing, now to break down the editing just a little bit more. All the music. So to break down the editing, all the music was shot. Fuck.